Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. And today we're taking on the Cleveland Browns in Week 4. Both teams are currently 1-2, and we hope to go back to 500 and go in 2-2 on the day. As we'll begin with offense, we'll begin on offense, as we do have a breakout linebacker on defense. It is Ralph Wiggins looking to get a dev upgrade, but here comes Josh in the offense. As Josh is 49 of 89 on the season, 630 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions. As he threw three, he had 4 straight possessions last week with a turnover in the fourth quarter against the Chiefs, and that's just unacceptable. But here, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, you see Danny Barnes getting the first snap of the game. Picks up 5 on the play. Don't worry, Drew Stevens did not lose his starting job, as he's in on 2nd and 5. Just want to get another dynamic back in, as Drew Stevens tries to power his way through a defender, but only able to pick up 3. As Armstrong tackles him. It's one of the Browns' better defenders, Armstrong right there. As it's 3rd and 3 now from the 32-yard line. I formation here for the Huskies. It's a fake handoff. As Josh tries to fit it into Hunter downfield, the linebacker made a great play on it. As Josh threw it behind Hunter, and the Huskies go 3 and out, and we'll have to punt the football. Aldridge kicks it deep. And I don't believe we played the Browns last year, but their quarterback Cunningham, check out his stats real quick, as he's 0 for 1 on this season. Their starter must be hurt. We'll look at that real quick. Medical center. No, I guess they benched their starter. So the Browns have a new starting quarterback this week in Cunningham, as he's trying to get the Browns season back on track, going 2-2. As you have a way better shot of making the playoffs going 2-2 instead of 1-3, and that's his first completion of the season right there for 6 yards. Howie Cunningham to Telver. Good pitch and catch right there for the Browns. First and 2nd and 4 now from the 39-yard line. Browns in an empty set here. As Bryson Connor breaks up the pass, and a great hit to force the incompletion right there. Browns go back to empty here on 3rd and 4 from the 39-yard line. As McMillan tackles him right at the 1st down line, as Rhodes broke the first tackle. I don't know who missed the tackle, but he broke the first one, and then it was able to get the first, as Gage just didn't turn his head around to pick that ball off, as he was in perfect position. Would like to see him turn his head around for that, as he's been in very good position a ton so far this year, just unable to really do anything about it, as Grimes was coming in, but Cunningham hits Rhodes one more time for another first down. As it's now 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. They come out in a pistol formation here. Cunningham switching the play at the line, as Willie is coming in. As Shane just a tad bit too slow to close out on Walsh, who picks up 6 on the play, and Shane had a good opportunity right there to pick that ball off. As it's now 2nd and 4 from the 40-yard line. As Wilcox misses that tackle and spins off of a tackle from Dillon. And Parker able to pick up 13 on the play. It's now 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Another pitch and catch for this Browns offense, as they've been dinking and dunking their way down the entire field. As Caden with the tackle on 1st down there. Is it 2nd and 2 now? 3 tight end set for the Cleveland Browns. And they have a huge hole up the middle for Kirkland. 10 yards for Kirkland. They are now 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Huskies defense is going to have to get a stop here. As Willie gets his first sack of the season. A huge 3-yard loss for the Huskies on 1st and goal. Great sack from Willie right there. It's now 2nd and goal from the 12-yard line. Cunningham flips the play, going with a stretch play, and just unable to make the tackle as Dillon unable to get to him. And Kirkland walks into the end zone for a 12-yard gain. Browns will go up 7-0 early in this one. Gage will not bring this one out, as the Huskies offense will start from the 25-yard line. Drew Stevens back in the backfield for 1st down, as he hits a hole and he tries to stiff arm one man, only able to pick up 9. But a great run on 1st down, and we're going to need more of that, as it's now 2nd and 1 from the 34-yard line. Stevens in the backfield once again. It's a play fake to him as Josh hits Damien in the flat. Damien trucks through one person, able to pick up 4 on the play. Great throw by Josh, having 2 people coming in on him. As it's now 1st and 10 from the 38. As Josh doesn't see anybody open, and just gonna have to throw it away, as Whittaker for the Browns is hurt. Seems to be like one of their defensive linemen. It's now 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Josh is in an I formation here. It's a fake handoff, but he sees Hunter going across the middle of the field wide open. Tries to juke out one man. Able to pick up about 28, 29 on the play. Now 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. First time the Huskies are on the Brown side of the field to begin this game. And Drew Stevens goes in motion right there, as Jamal Lacey is open and he drops it, as Josh hit him right on the hands as he was getting hit. Jamal just unable to catch the football. 2nd and 10 now from the 33. They hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens has a big hole, and Stevens picks up about 13 on the play. Great run by Drew Stevens to end the 1st quarter. And the Huskies are now in the red zone, down 7-0. As the first drive didn't go as they wanted, but the second drive has really gone their way. 1st and 10. Damien sits down right in the zone and able to pick up 7 on the play. Just a great pitch and catch, easy. And Josh just hit him right away, as Huskies now coming out in a 3 tight end set. Drew Stevens in the backfield, and it's another play fake. As Josh tried to hit Damien, just a bad read into double coverage. Now it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Huskies. Josh switches the play at the line of scrimmage here from 3rd and 3 to play fake. And Damian wide open, able to pick up the first down to the 6-yard line, as Damian has really been coming on as a receiving threat to help out Josh, but to help out Hunter and Jason Blacklock, as Drew Stevens almost walks into the end zone down to the 1-yard line. We've been waiting kind of for somebody else to break out, and we've seen flashes from Kylo and Damian to help out, as it's 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, who walks into the end zone. Touchdown Huskies. And Sammy Leak will kick the extra point to tie this one up, and it's now 7-7 from the 7-7 in the 2nd quarter. And Aldridge will kick this one deep, and looks like it's not going to be returnable. That's about 10 yards into the end zone. And Cunningham would like to do the same exact thing he did last drive, just easily drive down the field, as he switches the play at the line one more time, and Dillon able to fly in, make the tackle, only a gain of 5 for Kirkland. And the rushing defense is something that's going to have to get better in this season, as they have not played well at all. But it's 2nd and 5 now, as Cunningham found his receiver Rhodes wide open, and the pressure just couldn't get to him, and too easy for the Browns. And now it's 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Just another easy pitch and catch for a first down, and now it's a new receiver, Stecker, as the Browns are spreading this ball around, as pretty sure they have about 5 to 6 receivers now with a catch on the game so far. There's just no one able to get off their blocks, and an 11-yard pickup for Kirkland, as thought Carrington and Willie both had good pushes up front, and just unable to get off their block. And now it's 1st and goal from the 28-yard line. As Dillon tries to punch that ball loose, but Parker able to pick up 5 on 1st down. It's now 2nd and 5 from the 23-yard line. And Dillon pushes out, believe it's Parker once again, or Walsh this time. Pushes out Walsh, but Walsh is able to pick up the 1st down, and now it's 1st and 10 from the 17. As the Huskies send a blitz, and Caden and McMillan able to get to Cunningham before he's able to throw the ball away. Unfortunately, not able to get the sack. So will still be 2nd and 10, as CJ blows that play up, and Kirkland cuts it back in a great run by LaShawn Kirkland, as CJ blew it up, shed it immediately. But Kirkland, great job cutting field, and an easy touchdown for the Browns, as nobody else besides Kirkland was able, besides CJ was able to get off their block, as he had open field ahead. And now Gage will return this one from about the 2-yard line. A solid return to the 26, and the offense will take the field once more. It's now 1st and 10 from the 26 for the Huskies, and they're going to have to answer once again. As Hunter's wide open, and Josh barely misses him, as he had multiple steps on his corner. Just unable to get Hunter the ball there, as it's 2nd and 10 now. And Drew follows his blockers, but only able to pick up 2 as he had a hole to the left, just unable to hit it quick enough. Now it's 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 8 from the 28. Huge possession here for the Huskies. As Hunter's wide open on 3rd down, and he's stiff arming his way for more. Picks up the first and more. The Huskies are closing in on midfield. So now 1st and 10 from the 44. Play action pass to Drew Stevens, and Kylo's open. And Josh unable to hit Kylo, who was wide open on that play. Very unfortunate right there. As it's now 2nd and 10 from the 44. They hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, and just Stevens met at the line of scrimmage. Thought he had a little bit of a hole, but Armstrong shedded and made the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. It's now 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 44. Big possession right here for the Huskies. As Josh is hit as he throws it, and it's a fumble. But fortunately, the offensive lineman, Simmons, is able to jump on the ball, and the Huskies will have to punt for the 2nd time this game. As it's a pretty good punt, and he'll fair catch it at the 16-yard line. And as you see, Kirkland has 2 touchdowns and is averaging 11 yards per carry. But with only a minute and 55 left, you'd have to imagine they're going to air it out a little bit. It's 1st and 10 now. Carrington got some pressure late. Shane unable to make the tackle, and Dylan finally able to bring down Kirkland after a pickup of 11. That's kind of been the Browns' passing offense all game so far, just checking the ball down, having their players make plays on the ball, or after the catch, I should say. As McMillan, great tackle, only a pick of 3 right there. It is now 2nd and 7 from the 29-yard line. And the D-line gets there. As a great play right there by, I believe that is McMillan. It actually was Caden, I believe. Caden with a great play in coverage right there. Not known for his coverage skills, but great play nonetheless. So force an incompletion and force a 3rd and 7. As a great open field tackle forces a 4th and 1. And the Huskies offense will have a chance to go down the field and tie this game, as Rhodes was inches away from picking up the 1st down, just unable to do so, as Hunter Purcell is back there to receive this punt. And Hunter gets lit up, but only able to pick up 4 on the play, but he was hit very hard. Luckily for us, he's not hurt, and it's a 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. As Josh is hit immediately. And they're going to go a little bit up-tempo. As they call a no-huddle play instead of calling a timeout here. As Josh just overthrows Jason. It looks like they'll probably just run this one on 3rd and 20. And not force anything and give the Browns a chance to score. Josh under center. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens only able to pick up 2, and the Browns, shockingly, will call a timeout. As James Aldridge kicks this one deep. It's a fair catch, and only 7 seconds, so not a whole lot of time to really do anything. But the Browns wanted a chance, and they're going to get it. As it's 1st and 10 with 7 seconds now. As Grimes makes a great play right there, and stop behind the line of scrimmage now, and the Browns call their last timeout, and will throw up a Hail Mary. As Cunningham standing in the pocket, And now he takes off. CJ Hunter in pursuit, and he just goes down at the 9 for a 9-yard pickup. But the Huskies down 14-7 going into half, and got to make a little bit of adjustments. But we're right where we want to be. We're going to have to get the passing game going a little bit more, and we're going to have to stop this run. That's been our main issue all season, stopping the run. But James Aldridge will kick this one deep to begin half, and the Browns won't be able to return that. As Kirkland, 6 rushes, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns, 9 yards per carry. Hopefully we see a little bit more of what we saw at the end of the half, as Grimes had a great shed on the play to force a 1-yard loss, and as Gage Bloodgood is absolutely torched downfield, and then Wilcox is thrown off of him. Gage isn't able to bring him down, and a first play touchdown for Telfler, as the Browns on one play got a 75-yard touchdown after 2 broken tackles. Took them 9 seconds. And now the Huskies are down 21-7. This isn't good for the Huskies, but Gage will return this one. Able to bring it up to about the 23-yard line. And the Huskies offense will come out looking for the same magic the Browns just had on 1st and 10 from the 23. As Drew Stevens fighting forward, able to pick up 3 on 1st down. It's now 2nd and 7. Josh tries to hit Damien. Damien with a great catch across the middle for a 1st down. That's his 4th catch of the game. Not for a crazy amount of yards, but 4 catches for 25 yards. We'll take that. 1st and 10 now. As Josh throws it on the run behind Jason Blacklock, who I guess never saw the ball. As Josh put it in the area, but just unable to get it to him. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. 2 tight end set here. But Josh is going to check it down to Hunter, and Hunter's able to pick up about 8 on the play. It's kind of been the Hunter and Damien show so far in this one, on offense at least. As it's now 3rd and 2. As they go with an RPO, but give the ball to Drew Stevens, and Stevens is stuffed 1 yard short. But the Huskies will keep their offense on the field here. On 4th and 1 from the 43, a risky call. And they hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens has a big hole. If Damien would have hit that block, he might have went all the way, as Finley is hurt for the Browns, another defensive lineman for them. So now 1st and 10, and still waiting for Jamal, Jason, and Kylo to kind of get going in this game. As Josh tries to hit Jason, they're in double coverage, just a bad throw, and luckily that wasn't on target. It's now 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line, or 50-yard line. As Hunter is open on the corner route, and a great catch by Hunter, good completion down to the 26, and this Huskies offense is finally moving. 1st and 10 now from the 26. As Josh just checks it down to Jamal Lacey, and Jamal's able to pick up about 9 on the play. Nearly a 1st down for the Huskies. So now 2nd and 1, and Danny Barnes is in the game. 1st snap since the 1st play of the game, and he's motioned out to the right, and now it's an empty formation here for Josh. As Josh hits Jason Blacklock over the middle of the field. Touchdown Huskies. Great throw and catch by Josh to Jason. And it's now 21-14. As the Huskies have life once again in this game. Just have to play better defense. But a great throw and catch right there. 5th touchdown of the year for Josh. I believe that might be the first for Jason. And we thought we were going to have to stop Kirkland to begin this half, but it might be the passing game. They went short all first half in the passing game, and on first play of the half, they went deep, and Stevens is hurt after a 7-yard pickup from Kirkland. Now 2nd and 3 from the 32-yard line. Cunningham switching the play at the line. Moving Tefler to the right. And a great catch by Walsh, who breaks a tackle. How did he get out of that? Walsh is off to the races as Caden is trying to chase him down. It's a touchdown, Browns. What a play by Dan Walsh, as he had not only 2 or 3 of our defenders on him, he had a Browns player right in the area tripping him up and just able to slip under everybody and take it to the house for another huge play. And the Browns easily go up by 14 once again, as this Huskies offense will have to answer, as Gage nearly broke that one loose and thought the Huskies offense wasn't going to have to answer, as Jason has 4 targets on but only 1 catch. A couple of those aren't on Jason, as the ball hasn't really been in his areas too much. But 1st and 10 now, as Josh goes across the middle of the field to Hunter, who gets absolutely lit up, but a great catch by Hunter nonetheless. But he gets absolutely obliterated by Carson across the middle of the field. It's now 1st and 10, as Drew Stevens has a hole, just unable to hit the burst quick enough. As he hit the right hole and everything, just not fast enough to do anything about it. As it's 2nd and 8 now, as Jason just took a tad bit too long to break on his route. The Browns get there, and it's now a 3rd and long. 3rd and very long, actually. 3rd and 16 from the 40. Have to see if the Huskies could answer, as the left guard didn't even attempt the block, as Leach comes in untouched once again. The Huskies are going to have to punt to this red hot Browns offense. As a good coverage on the punt return, only brought them down to the 20. But it hasn't been Kirkland in this second half. It's been Dan Walsh and Tefler and Cunningham, and the passing game for the Browns. As it's 1st and 10, looks like Cunningham switching the play at the line of scrimmage once again, and Dylan Flock punches that ball out. Good play by Dylan right there. As we expect a big year from Dylan. It's 2nd and 10 now from the 20. Huskies sending a blitz, and a great deflection right there by Johnson. Knew the play was coming on the screen and just deflects the ball down. As it looks like the Browns' left tackle is hurt. That's their best offensive lineman, and that could be troublesome for him. As Johnson with a pick! Great pick by Johnson on the play. Grimes forced the pressure, had Cunningham rolling to the left, and Johnson was able to read the eyes and pick the ball off, and it's now 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Huskies. As Josh checks it down to Damian once again and able to pick up 8 on the play. What a great pick by Johnson. First of his career as a Husky. And he's given this team life. As Drew Stevens able to pick up about 3 on the play for the 1st down. Now 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. They are in the red zone and they're threatening the score. As just no one's open on the play as Woodbury comes in. As a little disappointed right there by the offense. Not able to get anything going. It's now 2nd and 19. Huskies in an I formation. The play fake to Drew Stevens as Hunter Purcell's wide open and Josh can't hit him as he would have walked into the end zone. A bad throw by Josh might have cost us the touchdown now. 3rd and 19 from the 24. As Josh hits Jamal Lacey across the middle of the field. Touchdown Huskies. Josh redeems himself with a great throw to Jamal. And it is a touchdown Huskies. Bring it within 7. Great throw by Josh on that play after a poor throw the play before. The Huskies have life once again. Can the defense get another stop? Browns might go back to the run-heavy game as it's 1st and 10 from the 25. As Dylan went for the pick, unable to do so. As another offensive lineman now is down for the Browns, and that means this D-line is going to have to show up and show out with these backups in. As McMillan lays out the receiver, or the running back, Kirkland, for that matter of fact, lays him out, hits him very hard. It's now 2nd and 1 from the 47. The Browns don't have to hike the ball, but they will. And it's a great decision to hike it as Shane misses a tackle. And now Kirkland is hurt after being wrapped up by Dylan. An injury timeout stops the clock. So they have to run one more play in this 3rd quarter, which they've seen a ton of their offensive players get hurt. Shane just too slow to react on the play. 1st down Browns, and the defense is going to have to figure something out. And it's now 1st and 10 once again. As Connor unable to make a play on the ball, but the receiver cannot hang on to it. As Connor thought he had himself a pick, unable to get it. It's now 2nd and 10 from the 33 for the Huskies. As the Huskies sent a blitz, but Matthews, the backup running back, able to hit the hole, hit a burst of speed and get a 15-yard gain right there. It's now 1st and 10 from the 19. As Willie and Wiggins able to tackle Matthews for a loss of 1 on the play. It's now 2nd and 11 from the 19-yard line. And CJ's forcing a lot of pressure right here. As him and Wiggins weren't able to get Cunningham, but only picks up 6 on the rush. As you saw Johnson try to take his head off right there. As CJ makes another great shed, forces him to cut back right into McMillan, and McMillan tackles him for a loss of 1, and they hold him to 3. Browns hit the field goal, and they go back up by 2 scores here. It's now 31-21. Only about 6 minutes remain in this quarter in the game, and Gage will take this one from about the 1-yard line. And just Damien not able to seal that edge for Gage to hit it. And it's only brought back to the 24 as there was a big hole if Damien had sealed that edge for him. But Josh and Gunn here takes the snap, and Drew Stevens drops the ball. Would have had to pick up about 14, 15 yards. Just unable to hold on to it. As it's now 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. As Josh hits Jason underneath, and Jason able to pick up about 11 on the play and a first down Huskies. As we're going to need to see a big fourth quarter from Jason or Kylo. Either one of them if they want to come back in this one. As Josh hits Kylo across the middle, and Kylo able to pick up 9 on a nice catch. The DB was blanketed all over him, but a nice catch by Kylo for his first of the game. 2nd and 1 now. Huskies are going to have to go a little bit faster. As Damian Harrison's wide open across the middle of the field, and Josh hits him immediately. It's his 6th catch of the game, and Damian's having a real nice game. 1st and 10 now from the 33. As Kylo sits down in the zone for a pickup of 8. That's his 2nd catch, and this offense is really getting going now. We wish we would have saw this earlier in the game and might not be down 10, but 2nd and 2 from the 25. As Hunter, a tough catch by Hunter Purcell right there, able to hang on to it. Over 100 yards for Hunter for the first time this season. It's now 1st and 10 from the 17. As Jamal Lacey is open on the out route, Josh just unable to hit him. And we've seen Josh struggles on those outside throws this game so far. It just has to be better though. Has to be better on those outside throws. It's now 2nd and 10 through that incompletion. As Josh will take his check down, Drew Stevens unable to hang on to him. That might be for the better, as his clock still doesn't move. It's now 3rd and 10. Damie Barnes in the game, and he motions out to the right. It's the same play we scored the touchdown on earlier, but they had it covered this time. As Josh is just gonna have to try and dump it off to Kylo, and Kylo is unable to catch it. As they will kick their 3 to make it a 7-point ball game. Sammy Lee kicks it, and it's right down the middle. 7-0. 7-0. 7-point game now. Huskies defense has to come up big if they want a chance to win this game, or a chance to even tie this game. As the offense has put in the work in the second half, the defense they got the 1 turnover they needed, but now they're gonna have to get 1 more big stop for this team, and it's gonna have to come against the run most likely, as they've struggled all season to stop this run. As Johnson lays out Tefler, huge hit. Shocked they didn't call defenseless receiver right there. As it's 2nd and 3 now. They go with a bubble screen here. As Shane and Gage able to bring down the receiver, but still a first down, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. As this defense is going to have to get a stop, or the Browns will run this clock out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 38. Flip the play at the line of scrimmage. And that's just too easy for the Browns, and that's a first down, and that one will probably do it. The Huskies won't call their first time out, but that one will most likely do it, as that was way too easy for the Cleveland Browns. As Caden with a great play, and CJ came in and tried to punch that ball loose, and Huskies will now call a timeout after a loss of 2 on the play. And Johnson with a great play on 2nd and 12. Now it's 3rd and long. It's 3rd and long. Will the Browns pass? And they don't, they run it. But a group effort to tackle him, and the Huskies will get the ball back with a minute left. The Huskies will get the ball back after a couple of great plays by Hunter or CJ, Caden, Willie, Johnson, and McMillan. Great defense all around, and Huskies get the ball back. No timeouts, though, and they're going to have to go very quickly, and they're going to have to score a touchdown. They're going to have to pretty much drive the whole entire field, as they have to start at the 22-yard line. As Josh on the first play is hit as he tried to throw the ball, and it's a fumble. Luckily for them, they're able to pick up the ball, and now they're not in a good spot as Hunter beats his man deep. Josh puts it on the money. Hunter catches it, and they're going to have to hurry up and spike it, and they're able to get the spike off. They're going to have about one shot to the end zone here, as we don't know if Josh's arm is big enough to get it to the end zone. As Josh throws it up, it is long enough. Nearly caught on the ground by Hunter, but it goes incomplete. And the Browns will win this one 31-24. As I hit A too many times, as we wanted to check out the stats. But what a ending to the game, as Huskies nearly pulled off the comeback. And we'll check out the stats for the Huskies, as Josh had a pretty good game. 19 of 35, 2 touchdowns, 284, 100 passer rating. Drew Stevens, solid on the ground, nothing crazy. Did have the touchdown. Receiving though, Hunter, 7 catches, 150. Damian, 6 catches, 56. Jamal with 2 catches, 33, and a touchdown. Jason with 2 catches, 28, and a touchdown. And McMillan led our team in tackles with a tackle for loss. CJ Hunter had 2 tackles for loss. Huge game for him in the run support. Had a couple of pressures as well. Willie with 2 tackles for loss and a sack. Caden really played well in both the pass and the run. And Wiggins and Grimes with the tackles for loss as well. Only Willie with the sack. Johnson with that huge pick. No one had deflections. No forced fumbles. And that will do it for this one, as the Huskies fall to 1-3 on the season. But we hope to bounce back next week against the Colts in Week 5 at home. I'll see y'all then.